It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. It is a cold start again across the Ozarks. We've got temperatures in the teens this morning, but it feels more like 5 degrees as we wake up on this 30th day of December. It is a frigid start for sure. If you're heading out early this morning, I encourage you to wear all the layers. All the winter gear is necessary across the Ozarks today, but I have good news in the forecast. Even though we have such cold, frigid air this morning, today we get a southwest wind to develop in the Ozarks, and it's that southwest wind combined with a little bit of sunshine that's going to start boosting our temperatures. We'll see numbers warm into the low 40s today, and temperatures continue to head on up for here. So we do have some more positive news in the forecast. It won't be quite as cold today as it was yesterday, but still there will be a chill in the air because the breeze never totally dies down. Bundle up this morning. That's the big headline for you. Again, wind chill values are in the low single digits, so it's dangerously cold. We continue to see a lot of tranquil weather across the country today. The exception here is the far northern tier, much of the Northeast and Canada experiencing quite a winter storm with super low pressure, high winds. I don't know if you've seen some of the footage being shared on national news outlets and across social media of all the incredible winds happening up in the northern tier of the country, portions of Michigan, all the way toward the Great Lakes, and much of the Northeast experiencing a powerful winter storm that continues to march north and east across the region, and that is creating some hazardous weather for the northern tier of the country. A southwest breeze is in our forecast today, and it will boost our temperatures back into the low 40s. It's still going to be a day with below normal temperatures, but overall, this will be just kind of a chilly day in the forecast with numbers back into the 50s as early as Wednesday. Near normal temperatures will continue then for the rest of 2025. We are going to start the new year on a mild note with temperatures looking close to seasonal averages. And I don't have a whole lot in the way of precipitation, being rain or snowfall, in the extended outlook. There is some indication that a frontal boundary or a low pressure system is going to bring some unsettled weather somewhere in the Midwest about January 3rd. So over the weekend. But I really think we're not going to be able to have quite enough moisture here in the Ozarks to work with. So at this point, it looks like it's going to be a dry forecast in our extended outlook. Morning wind chills today are starting out in the low single digits. We will see highs back into the 40s on Wednesday, low 50s for a few spots, with some of the warmest air happening in our southwestern counties and in northern Arkansas. There will also be some increasing clouds in the forecast for the start of the new year, but things are looking to start off pretty close to seasonal averages, with highs maybe getting close to 60 again by Friday. And we got kind of used to that warm air over the weekend, so it would be nice to have it greet us again as we head closer to the first weekend of the new year. No rain, no snow in the forecast during this time frame. So if you're still kind of wrapping up, holiday travel or getting the Christmas decorations down, things like that, there will be some nice days to enjoy late this week as we get closer to the weekend also. Around the country, what's making headlines? It's Arctic air for the eastern 2/3 of the country. That powerful winter storm that I also mentioned is really kind of pushing north into Canada and impacting much of Quebec. And on the west coast, an Alberta Clipper system is going to spread cold air from the Rockies to the plains. That is not too unusual for this time of the year. All right, here's a look at the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. In which country do people traditionally eat 12 grapes at midnight on New Year's Eve for good luck? One with each chime of the clock. Where do you think this happens? In A, Italy, B, Spain, C, France, or D, Australia? Well, it actually originated in B, Spain, and has spread to other Latin countries. You eat 12 grapes on New Year's Eve in Spain. It is a tradition called Las Uvas de la Suerte, or the lucky grapes, where each grape eaten with the clock's midnight chimes brings good luck for each month of the new year, a custom that has spread to some Latin American countries as well. As the clock strikes midnight, you eat one grape for each of the 12 bongs of the clock. The goal is to eat all 12 before the final chime for a prosperous year ahead. This began in 19th century Spain, possibly from a grape surplus harvest that was promoted by the farmers and has become a national custom there. So, if you want to try it this year, well, you can thank the Spaniards. Congrats if B was your guess. Here's the trivia question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. Which location is typically the very first in the world to officially enter the new year at midnight local time? Because it is the farthest east on the international dateline. Do you think that is A, Sydney, Australia, B, Auckland, New Zealand, C, Kiribati, specifically the Line Islands, or D, Honolulu, Hawaii? Who gets to celebrate first? You can let me know your guess on the website. It's aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much for listening this morning, and a big shout out to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, the Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Have a great day. I'll be back to chat with you first thing tomorrow.